I'm not gonna swear because there's probably some kids watching. I gotta stop with the swearing, bro. I'm gonna turn my hat this way today. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Yo, yo, yo. We got a lot to talk about today, man. We're getting some altcoin bleeds into FOMC. No one's talked about this for a week. Just kidding. We have on this channel. We expected that. So we got FOMC coming up tomorrow, and the same playbook is happening. That's happened every goddamn FOMC, right? Sell off, well, not a sell off, but a bleed, okay, into Bitcoin, a bleed into FOMC because everyone's shorting, everyone's taking profits, everyone is feeling a little bit nervous, okay, into FOMC, and then an unwind, which has happened almost every single FOMC this year. So we'll talk about it. Let's go, man. Hit up the likes. If you guys liked the Crow video yesterday, look at Crow, man. Crow up 11% while the rest of the market takes a dump today. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we fucking do. All right. Oh, today I'm gonna make a chain link video today. Chain link will be next. Anyways, half divided. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Franco, DK, Michael, Franco, Hosen Sauce, Mike Dawson. What up, bros? What up, bros? Anyway, Bitcoin made another high today. So, Bitcoin, another all-time high today. I'm going to play the pump song for Bitcoin, but because, you know, alts making, you know, just kind of bleeding out. Not all of them, actually. A lot of alts are just chilling at the highs, to be honest. But pump song for Bitcoin, another new daily high today. Fuck yeah. 106,161.81. Let's go. Every day Bitcoin makes a new high, we're gonna clap. We're gonna fucking clap. Let's go, dude. Hold on. Oh, we're good. What's that beat called for the last song? Oh, it's called Emotions. It's called Emotions. It's a great song when you're feeling emotions. It's Emotions Like by Alva Gracia. Okay, Emotions Like. So Emotions space like by Alva Garcia. That's this song. Great song, by the way. The song actually bumps. I don't like all my songs, but that one actually bumps. So we'll talk about that today. Bitcoin just continues up. I'm not really worried about Bitcoin, to be honest. Bitcoin could just continue this choppy uptrend, and it's fine. Like, Bitcoin can pull back, and it's fine. I'm not really worried about Bitcoin. I think what most people are worried about is altcoins bleeding out ahead of FOMC. So it's kind of what we've been talking about the last week, guys. Is tomorrow is Wednesday, which if we go to tomorrow, we obviously have the FOMC meeting at 2 p.m. Make sure you guys go watch that on Tom Crown's channel, guys. He has the best FOMC channel, in my personal opinion. I don't like doing the FOMCs, to be honest, because I like to talk. I don't like to sit there in quietness because I have a big fucking mouth. But T Crown has the best FOMC stream, so make sure you guys go check out his tomorrow. I think he probably starts at like 1:30. He's probably in the chat. Shout out to Tom Crown. But anyways, yeah, that's at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So it's not surprising to see, you know, Bitcoin kind of continuing up and altcoins kind of bleeding out, right? As people get kind of nervous going into these every single time. It's the same playbook. People get super nervous. Shorts start coming in for people hedging in case, you know, it is bearish. It's kind of the same thing that happens every time. And then what ends up happening is we get the same, you know, we get the 25 basis point rate cut, right? Powell says the same shit he does every single time. And then people are like, oh my God, it's not any different than the previous FOMCs. Shorts close, prices rise again. It's kind of like the same thing that's played out, at least like the last three or four FOMC meetings. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I expect tomorrow, to be honest. I probably expect some of these, you know, some bounces across the board, but going into it, right, like going up into it to like 2 p.m., I would expect probably some more bleeding. So just be prepared for probably a little bit more blood, some short-term blood, if you can handle the blood. All right. I'm not really worried about Bitcoin, by the way, guys. Like, I'm not. Like Bitcoin could pull back all the way down to, these lows. Bitcoin could pull back all the way down to like 98, 99K, and I wouldn't be worried about Bitcoin, to be honest. I think it's just a choppy uptrend, and we're setting up for another basically move to the upside, which this may already be the start of it. I think it already is the start of it, to be honest. But, touche. It is what it is. We crashing to 100K. I can't believe we can say that now, dude. We're going to 100K tomorrow, to the downside.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
So now this meme is no longer we're going to pump to 100K. It's now we're going to dump to 100K. That's actually pretty fucking straight. That's actually pretty funny, actually. I think that's hilarious. But yeah, so that's Bitcoin. And I think the thing to watch for me is if we actually go over here to Bitcoin dominance, look where we close the day. Look where we close the day. You can't make this shit up. Okay, look where we closed the day on Bitcoin dominance. Okay, we broke Bitcoin dominance bull market support band to the downside for the first major time since all the way back over here back in December 2022, right after FTX. We actually broke it for the first time in a decent way here, but look where we closed the day. We closed the day slightly above, but with a little bit of a wick. So tomorrow is FOMC. And we got the second hit into the bull market support band. So this is going to be interesting tomorrow, guys. Will FOMC meeting be not the catalyst, but the fear of the FOMC meeting going away? Will that be the next move where dominance comes back down to the lows again? Or is Bitcoin about to get another ride? We'll see, right? But we had up closing literally right at, if we zoom in, actually, let's go like the weekly. If we zoom in on the weekly, look where we are, right at the top of it, going into tomorrow. I don't think that's a coincidence. So obviously, altcoins bleeding. It's not anything that is terribly unexpected. And I think a lot of it has to do with ETH, which, if we actually take a look at ETH, rejecting off 4,100 again. What a bitch. What a whore. Sorry for all the kids out there. What a fucking whore. What a whore. What? Jordan, do not be talking that way about your ex-wife. She treated you well. She did. Back in 2021. Yes, she's a little bit of a whore for the last 3 years, but she will pump. Okay? And I'm only saying this because I own it. If I didn't own it, she a major whore. But you cannot call Ita whore. She's a good girl, okay? A good girl. No, just pump, please. Just please pump, please. Shout out to Horse Guy. He's the biggest horse guy in the game. All right, let's go, man. Shout out to Horse Guy. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it has to do with ETH rejecting today, like a little bitch, right? I mean, Bitcoin was flat today, and ETH was down 3%, like a little bitch. So that has a big reason why dominance came up so much. So yeah, man, still kind of waiting on ETH to break out. It may not do it right now, but, obviously, like I said in the title, just survive into Wednesday, okay? Survive into the FOMC meeting, and I think you're going to be okay, all right? If you can survive. Don't go major leverage. There's probably going to be big moves, like going into it, all right? Don't be major leveraging up, but if you can survive, I think you're going to be okay, all right? And then honestly, like if you kind of look around the market, I mean, the strong altcoins have continued to be strong. I don't think there's a really reason to be worried about altcoins if you're in the strong narratives. What's the strong narratives right now? The strong narratives are easily, right, DeFi and DeFi, RWAs, and the Dino L1s. Those are the narratives right now. You can fight it or you're not, okay? Fight it or you don't. But those ones are strong, right? So if you're in dog shit, yes, those things are doing ass. But if you're in the strong narratives, those ones are just holding up, right? I mean, I take a look at some of these. XRP has been moving up, bro. XRP has been moving up, right? We talked about how XRP looks so fucking strong. Crow, which I made a video on yesterday. We talked about it. Crow is doing just fine, right? Actually, was up 11% today. What else do we have? A lot of these coins just kind of chilling, bro. They're not really doing too much, right? So, Chainlink, still chilling at the highs. CRV, literally going up today, right? Chilling at the highs, right? So the strong coins aren't really doing anything, right? It's the dog shit that's kind of bleeding out. So, yeah, I don't think there's really a reason to be too crazy right now over anything. I think it's, you know, it really isn't that bad of a bleed besides the dog shit. Smack the likes. Let's fucking go interactive. Let's go, man. Thank you, dude. ETH coins will pump so hard. Yeah, dude. I mean, at some point, yes. At some point, yes. I just don't know when that's going to be. I'm not going to make a prediction on when it's going to be. I don't know when. I have a feeling in January is when ETH is going to break out. I just have that feeling it's going to be in January. Or like January will be the month that we get ETH to do, like, finally do something, dude. Not finally do something, like it's done well, but finally break above this for the first time since 2021. I have a feeling it'll be January. Probably after the fucking dumb shits, you know, the dumb shits of the holidays. You guys go Christmas shopping yet? Let me know in the chat, guys. I've been slacking on Christmas shopping. I've probably done about half my Christmas shopping already. I got 1 week to go to do the second half. Let me know if you've done it. Jordan, you freaking lazy bastard! Get off your ass and go to the fucking mall. Get your family some friggin' presents, bro. What are you doing? There's only a week left. Where's my present? Christ, dude, this guy lazy as shit. You're not long when it comes to Christmas presents. Not lying, yeah. You did online. No, you're broke. Haven't even started. I'm Dunsky. Nope, still slacking. Amazon gift cards. Dude, I get some people gift cards. Some people like the gift cards, man. I'd rather get a gift card than a gift. Here's my gift tier list. Here's my gift tier list. Here's my gift tier list, guys. It goes experiences. Okay. So honestly, I like doing free things, dude. If you want to take me somewhere, drive me somewhere where I can go hiking or on a walk or some shit, and that's like my favorite gift. Take me to a new like little town that I can walk around and explore. That's my favorite one. And then it's like, dude, I mean, I'd rather like get my own shit, but honestly, experiences. I prefer this honestly. Experiences, and then like, I don't even need gifts, dude. I'm not a big gift guy. If you guys knew me or you guys came to my place, dude, I'm the biggest minimalist. I really don't even have that much stuff. I don't buy shit. You know what I mean? Like, every once in a while I'll get some new clothes, but like I don't buy items, right? Dude, I've been fighting myself to get the fucking guitar. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Anyways, that's why I don't like really buying items for other people, man. I'd rather take them somewhere, right? Take them somewhere where I can hang out with them for a little bit, you know? Anyways, beer, whiskey, no family time on bull season. No Christmas on bull season. We will be in front of the computer 24/7 in the holidays. Fuck. All right. Anyways, 106, 408 on the corn. But yeah, going back to ETH, I think, you know, going back to ETH, you know, I kind of go back to last cycle, and I look at where we are now, which is about 1217, right? And where ETH was comparatively, right? Comparatively, whatever that fucking means, which was right here, you know, 587. And I just noted that, you know, from December 15th to January 15th, that's really when ETH had a big impulse to the upside before kind of chopping around. But really, I mean, if you look at it from September to May of 2021 was pretty much bull season for ETH. And if you kind of look at where we are now, comparatively, right? If you kind of look at it, September up until now has been bull season for ETH, right? I mean, yeah, you've had some choppy action, but you can see that it's pretty much 2x in September, and it's kind of been in just an uptrend since September, very similarly to down here, right? For September, pretty much in an uptrend. And it really was between December 15th and January 15th that you had this big impulsive move. So if it's going to be anything like last cycle, we've been up since September. Will we get the impulsive move between now and January 15th? I think there's a good chance that is yes. And the impulsive move is probably here to the 5K level, which I would assume when it happens, it's going to happen in like a few days. I don't think it's going to take very long. I would assume it's going to happen in the next month if it's anything like last cycle for ETH. You're just going to have some patience, I think. At the end of the day, it's going to take some patience. Let's see other ones, man. Sol came up a little bit today. I still think this is like a bull flag that's forming that, if you have the patience and you wait it out, it's going to be very similar to Bitcoin's when Bitcoin hit its all-time high, right? November 2021, Sol hit its all-time high, and it's kind of been in this downwards channel. Kind of reminds me of Bitcoin on a shorter term time scale before Bitcoin actually was able to break through, right? When it was this downwards channel before eventually breaking out. So it's kind of the way I look at Sol, right? Could you get one more hit to the downside? You could. I wouldn't rule it out. But I think eventually you're going to see this play out to the upside where we're going to get a break at the all-time highs with a target of 350 on the Solana, which I do think happens probably when ETH does, to be honest. Probably a similar time frame. But yeah, actually, those are the major three. I don't really think there's anything too much new to add with those. Sol and Juke doing okay today? Yeah, they're doing okay. They were due for a bounce. I mean, they've kind of gotten freaking plastered for the past month, Valor said I'm short on patience. You really shouldn't be short on patience, though. Everything just had a big move to the upside. Like, we literally just had it over a 2x on almost every single coin like a month ago. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't really be that much of patience at the end of the day, I think ADA will take off. They probably all take off at some point. You guys got to understand when it really is like the true altcoin season, which I do think will happen at some point here, almost everything takes off. And it doesn't really matter what you're in. I don't think we're in that point yet, though. I think it kind of matters what you're in still. You'll know when it's the real altcoin season, when everything's just popping off and it doesn't really matter what you're in. Like, you could be in Pupu Inu and it's pumping. You know what I mean? Do you want to be in Pupu Inu? I don't fucking know if you want to be in Pupu Inu, but you can be if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, besides that, I still think the best plays are the coins that have been showing strength, right? So, I don't know. To me, it's like the big thing next year is we have the first president that's coming in that's pro-crypto, right? So, the way I'm thinking is next year could be the first year that we actually get an altcoin that's used in the real world. It could be Chainlink. It could be XRP. It could be a DeFi coin like Aave. It could be, ETH as some type of infrastructure for something. I have a feeling next year will be the first year that altcoin's used for something. And that's why I think that utility coins and getting back to our roots, as we talked about last year, it was important to get back to our roots and get away from the memes. You can still play the memes. I don't have a problem with the memes. You can still play them if they pump. But I think next year will be the first time we see at least one altcoin that's used in the real world, and that's going to set off like the altcoin moves for a lot of these utility tokens. Because, dude, I mean, like, the charts speak, man. You look at the charts, all right? Price sticker says Bitcoin 100. Oh, it's just too big. Hold on. Let me fix that while I'm here. I meant to do that yesterday. There we go. Let's just move that over there. Oh man, now it's too small. Now it's too small, bro. How we gonna fix this? How will we ever fix this? There we go. Fuck yeah. Do we need the cents? We don't need the cents. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Fucking beautiful. Let's make this a little smaller too. Fuck yeah. Look at that. Freaking beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Look at that paint job. Friggin' fantastic, man. But no, if we look at a lot of these Bitcoin pair charts, guys, I mean, that kind of speaks. I think you got to follow the charts and not get emotions, right? If you look at a lot of these Bitcoin pair charts, a lot of them are still at the lows, right? Forming Wyckoffs, like Crow. We talked about Crow yesterday. It's the best one, in my opinion, where it's at the range lows. Last 2 times you saw this at the range lows, you saw the range highs. I think this eventually makes its way back to the range highs, which would be almost a 800% move against Bitcoin, right? So if Bitcoin even stays flat, that's a 9x. Even if Bitcoin stays flat, even if you don't assume Bitcoin's going higher. Link BTC, same kind of deal, right? 3 hits the low, and I think these formations against Bitcoin are eventually gonna end up in these alts coming back up after 4 or 5 years accumulations to the top of the Bitcoin pair charts, which for Link would be about a 564% move against Bitcoin. And if you actually look at XRP, fuck myself, man. XRP BTC, same kind of deal, right? This is an oscillator, right? So low to the high, low to the high. 2021 was obviously a little bit different because you had the fucking case that got freaking poopied, right? But low, and then we hit almost the low, which is when we wanted to guess even look at XRP, and looking for it back at the range high, at the very least. For XRP, would be about a 354% move against BTC. So I don't know. I think a lot of these altcoin pair charts, if you can wait it out, which a lot of you guys won't, I know you won't. I think there's going to be some good stuff coming, but you might have to, weather the storm for a little bit, especially going into tomorrow. Especially going into fucking tomorrow, man. Crow stablecoin ain't far away. You don't think so? Damn. The Crow stablecoin? I don't think that's happening anytime soon. And just to go back to last cycle, right? I think let's go look at total 3. Total 3 is the shit. Total 3. This is not total 3. This is total. This is total. What's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow is FOMC meeting. So you're going to have people squirming like they do every single FOMC meeting. They squirm around like little frogs. They squirm around like little frogs. Little frogs, We look at total 3. We hit all-time highs and we got the pullback, right? So I think when we got up here, we said, okay, it's probably not likely we're going to break through this the first time. Okay, so bada bing, bada boom, we get pretty big pullback. I think it was like, you have 30-40% pullbacks on most altcoins right here. This kind of looks like it could get one more hit to the downside, I'm not going to lie. But nevertheless, let's just look back at the past and mark off where we are in the cycle. So where are we in the cycle right now? What's today? December 2017. Or not, sorry. 2017. 12/17. So 12/17 was right... Where was 12/17? It was right here. So I'm just looking at seasonality. 12/17 was right here. Okay. So, what do we have that day? Well, you can see we were in the middle of a consolidation, right? We actually came down and tested the lows again, but we were in the middle of a consolidation, and it really was. This is what I'm trying to get, guys. If you just have to survive, man. When did we really start impulsing up? Actually, it's kind of funny, dude. Right on, dude, the 2021 candle. January 1st. We started, well, not really. We started impulsing up on Christmas. Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, bro. Christmas Eve. Damn. Christmas Eve. That was sort of the start of... Christmas Eve was literally the start of that big move up on altcoins until about February. February 19th. Right? So from Christmas Eve. But honestly, like, from where we are now on the 17th, like, we were already in a consolidation. So if you look at where we are now, we're probably just in some type of consolidation. Right? So we mark off Christmas Eve. I guess anything can really happen up until then, but...
Take a look at Let Us Know Roadmap CryptoCom 2025.
What? Take a look at us, no roadmap, crypto.com 2025. Bro, we already bullish on Crow, bro. We already fucking bullish on Crow. We already so bullish on Crow. For 2025. Not short term. Anything can happen short term, but 2025.
Can you look at dollar FET?
FET? Yeah, we could look at FET. But yeah, if we mark off, December 24th, which was when altcoins started to pop off in 2020, dude, we're a week away. We're a week away. So if you can survive, right, maybe some type of other hit to the downside, we could get one more hit to the downside, guys. And if we do, if you can survive, I think you're going to do very, very well. Okay? You're going to do very, very well. But I think it's going to take surviving. You're going to have to be a survivor. You're going to be a soul survivor like Akon, right? So I'm a survivor. Yeah, every look at mommy, I be on the block with my thing cocked. Great song, by the way. Fucking great song. So, yeah, that's why, dude, I think if you can survive, maybe tomorrow is some type of shakeout, right? But if you can survive post FOMC, right, I think you're going to be okay. You just have to survive. Just based on, seasonality, what we've done in the past, and bada bing, bada booms. For total free, But yeah, we love Chainlink. Who said that? MS? We love Chainlink over here, man. Not Chainlink. Well, we love Chainlink too, but Crow. We like Crow based on the chart. It's pretty nice. Oh, dude, I made some like chicken parm with rotisserie chicken today. It was fire, bro. I just burped up like some sauce. Fuck. Just literally burped up sauce, dude. God damn, that's nasty. All right, anyways. Sorry, guys. I feel like I have to tell you these things. I feel like we got a close relationship where I can tell you these things. Bilal Shaban with the 20. Let's go, dude. Shout out to Bilal. If you look at FET. Yeah, FET was looking weak today. FET was looking weak today, dude. Not even going to lie to you. Let's look at FET. It's coming right back into that like order block support, but here's the thing, man. Like, if you dip down tomorrow, you're breaking below the highs. So FET not looking strong. Like it's looking freaking weak, right? And honestly, there's coins that look super super strong right now. I want to be in the coins that look strong. Right, not these coins that look super droopy like this. It's kind of, I mean, it could hold here. It's not the end of the world, right? It could hold here and just bounce and be on our way. And honestly, we're coming back to this logarithmic support, which has been support multiple times in history, right? So we're coming back down to this log support. Maybe it has to hit down there again, but FET is looking weak, bro. I don't really want to be in these coins that look super droopy. And it's not like the narrative right now. Like, AI is just not the narrative. It's just not. As much as I would love if it was, it's just not the narrative right now. The narrative is utility coins, right? That's just the narrative right now. So a lot of these other ones are looking super droopy. Gaming, AI, memes, all looking super droopy right now. I don't really want to be touching those because those charts look horrendous. At least at the moment. If they get some type of bounce and some God candle, okay, let's fucking go. But it's just not a narrative right now, unfortunately, for all our sakes. AVAX is droopy, right? Shit. But, you know, we'll see if it holds here. Let's give it to tomorrow. But it could just do this. And then try to bounce again. Because this is, once again, the weekly. Let's go to the weekly. This is the way I live. Another good song, by the way. This is the log support level.
What about at dollar Sui?
All right, so support, top, 2 supports. Or we have to test it again. I don't know if I want to. I really don't know if I want to test that again. But do we have to test that again? Maybe. Maybe so. Say it ain't so. Damn! Amp coin? John Walters! Shout out to John Walters. Look at Amp. This is the way I live. Little boy still pushing big grills on their way to back low until... You guys remember that song. I know you do. You guys in your 30s? I know that was your jam back in the day. I know it was. I know it was, bro. I know it was. This is the way I live. Let's go. All right, AMP came back up to the midpoint, 0.5 fib. Not really. I mean, the midway of the range, and rejected. But honestly, like this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is something that has shown strength, right? I mean, now it's drooping down, but it's in a corrective phase, right? It's correcting after a big fucking impulse. Little boy still pushing big wheels. Let's go. But honestly, like these are the coins I want to get into. The coins that had big impulses off the lows. These are the ones I want to focus on. Not necessarily get into. I'm not trying to get into them now. But like the ones I want to focus on. If we get pullbacks, right? These ones that show impulsive structure, not the ones that are choppy or just looking droopy, right? So I guess for this, if we just look at this on the 4-hour, probably could hit the lows again. I wouldn't be shocked. This all comes down to tomorrow. I think tomorrow could be volatile, guys. Like I would not be shocked if we sell off into tomorrow. So just don't be shocked if we have a sell off into tomorrow. This is kind of what I expected, to be honest. So if this does sell off, right, I think if you take out this low, I think if you can get a move back into this demand zone, right, that would be a good entry, which I know seems like a pretty big drop. It's like another 15-20% drop, and that's where I'd be looking if I wanted to scoop this. I don't know if I want to scoop it here. I'd want to get some major puke and pick up the major puke if you get a move back into this demand zone on AMP. Other than that, if you're in from the lows on spot, you should have probably already taken a little profits already because you were up like 6x. Other than that, for the rest of it, you're just chilling out as a spot holder. I don't think you need to really do anything. If you're in from the lows, anywhere here, take a little profit and just hold it, man. I don't think you really need to be like over trading this shit. You know? That's really AMP though. That's AMP. Nothing too much else to say. Hit resistance. Pulling back into FOMC. Surprise, surprise. Let's see what happens post FOMC. You know what I'm saying? That's AMP. And then, what was the other one? What happened to the Scare Money Don't Make No Money song? We'll play that. We'll play that, bro. Sweet. This is the way I live. Fucking sweet, strong as hell, bro. Another one, play the strength, man. Play the strength, man. Like, The strength is pretty crazy with this one. There's just crazy strength on this one. You know, yeah, bearish divergence on the daily for the first time since here, actually. So just be a little careful, I guess. But, you know, on big dips, I wouldn't mind playing the strength. Within a validation point where you cut it. But let's look at boop, 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 boop. Let's take this one off. Right, so that was a 2618 fib. That was actually the perfect 2618 fib with bearish divergence. So I don't know. Could SWE cool down for a little bit? Maybe. Maybe so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Fucking great song too. I'm on a fucking roll today with the songs. I'm killing it. I'm literally killing it with the songs. But yeah, you guys can see higher highs in price, lower highs in RSI. Could be a point where this one cools off a little bit, you know, before maybe going up in 2025. Would make some sense. Also, if you're up massive on this, don't be afraid to take a little profit off the board. If you're up massive on SWE. Especially if you're up massive since down here. Like, you're up like 10x on this shit. 10x. Don't be afraid to take a little off the board. Nothing will feel better than you taking a little off the board and it does see a pullback and you're like, I took some off the board, bro. And then if it keeps going up, you're like, okay, I still got my bag. I still got my bag. On little SWE. The SWE izzle. My nizzle. Faux shizzle. Anyways, all right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Yeah, so going into FOMC, guys, I think it's just survive. It's survive mode. Can you survive? Okay? Can you survive the pre-FOMC bleed? That's what we said all last week. We expected it. Expect it, feel it, and embrace it. Can you survive the pre-FOMC bleed? Can you do it? Can you do it? If you already did it, well, if you already doing it this far, you're doing a pretty good job. But can you survive the pre-FOMC bleed on these alts? If you're in them. For Bitcoin, you're really not surviving much. For Bitcoin, you're at the price that you were at yesterday.
Bruh.
But for altcoins, can you survive the pre-FOMC bleed? Because it's here. And it's gnarly. It's actually getting kind of gnarly, actually. It's getting slightly gnarly. I love the coin. The coins that I bought the dip on are just chilling. CRV, it probably will hit down. CRV is straight chilling, bro. Link, straight chilling, bro. I think Near's the other one I bought the dip on. That one, Near's like almost at my entry, which is fine. I don't mind being slightly underwater on it for a little bit. But yeah, let's see what happens. Anyways, back to Bitcoin. I'm gonna hang out in the chat for a little bit, and we'll kick it in the chat for a little bit, guys. Imagine sitting through last bear market and being jelly on a plate at FOMC. Jelly on a plate? You're talking like, Nick Marine says, it's over! It's over! OP needs to pump. OP will pump. OP will pump when ETH does. Bitcoin dominance breaking to the upside, guys. I want to point this out real quick. ETH BTC is coming back down again. This thing can't catch a break, man. ETH BTC gets 2 green candles, coming back down again. Hopefully it's for a double tap, a little double tap-a-roni. But ETH BTC is coming back down again. This thing can't catch a break, man. Yeah, I mean, hopefully what this is we're coming back down to test this trend line again, and we double tap it like we did over here in 2019. That's kind of the bullish scenario that you would hope for, is ETH double tapping this, right? Double smacking this shit on the ass. You know what I mean? But man, can't catch a break. So you have to look at this and say, okay, it's probably going to dip against Bitcoin by 10%, which doesn't seem like a lot. But if Bitcoin sniffs down and ETH dumps 10%, that's a pretty big move. I mean, Bitcoin could go up 5% and ETH goes up down 5%, or Bitcoin could go up 10% and ETH doesn't move, which would also suck. But anyways, like, yeah, I'm probably coming back down into the support level at this point again, at the very least. And if it breaks down, I don't even know. At that point, it's like you're looking at significantly lower prices, but I don't think it will. I think it's going to play out like last cycle, where if you kind of look at this, we're at the 17th, the week of the 17th. You'll notice it's a smaller time scale though. Here's the week we're at right now, right? It's on a smaller time scale, but this was December 14th of 2020, the same week we're currently in, right? So we came back down, almost hit the lows, and then that was kind of the turning point. Not this week, but the week next week was sort of the turning point of ETH BTC, like the real turning point. We're like, okay, this really started to go up. So we're here. We mark this off. Will next week be that final low for ETH BTC? If it's like the 2020 cycle, probably would be kind of interesting. It doesn't have to play out that way. Actually, look at the last cycle too. Look at 2016. It's the same shit. It's actually kind of crazy. Look at that. That's actually kind of crazy, man. 3 cycles in a row. Or 2 cycles in a row, and maybe 3. Look at this. December 2016. So 4 years before December 2020. ETH BTC puts in this final red candle. One more candle that hits the low. The Christmas candle. Basically, dude, the Christmas candle marked the low twice. The Christmas candle marked the low twice. So it was shit in the bed. Christmas candle marked the low. Reverse. Shit in the bed. Christmas candle marked the low. Reverse. Are we going to shit the bed this week and next week on ETH BTC? And will the Christmas candle mark the low again? That's kind of funny, man. The Christmas candle. We're gonna trademark it, the Christmas candle. Literally, the Christmas candle, bro. We'll see. But that's how it played out in 2020 and 2016, and now we're 4 years later and over here in 2024 for the Christmas candle. It's kind of funny. Anyways, back over here. Hope you guys like the Christmas ETH BTC candle. Why is that important? I don't think you get the real altcoin season until ETH breaks out. That's why that's important. Look at BTC dominance top days and consider that we have a halving about a month earlier. Interesting. Let's see. Lonnie said, I usually play your live videos on my TV, but lately you've been dropping a little bit too many F-bombs. All right, let me work on it, man. I will keep my dirty mouth PG, all right? I'm going to try my best for you, man, all right? This is going to be my New Year's prophecy, all right? No more swears from me, all right? I got you, bro. I got you. I'm going to work on it for you, man, all right? I don't mean to do it. Sometimes they just slip out.
Do you think Link will go below $26.50 near
Chet said grow up, them
in a long
kids.
trade?
No, man.
Thinking to re-enter after meeting? Love from UK, Great Britain.
Arthur Morgan said, do you think Link will go below 26.5 near FOMC meeting and a long trade? Thinking to re-enter after meeting? That's why I don't like to trade. I don't like to trade these things. I don't like to trade the meeting day or like news event days. You know what I mean? I don't like to trade the news event days. So I personally won't be entering any trades. I don't really care where it goes short term. I think it could do this. This is what I'm watching for Link. So we have this upsloping trend line. Just uses confluence. I think maybe we could get a hit into this. Whether we go sideways into it or we go down into it. So maybe we nuke into it. Maybe we kind of chop into it. Maybe we just do this into it. This is kind of like where I think Link will go. Will it go below 27.60? I have to say I think it will. If it doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised. If it doesn't. But yeah, that's Link. Like, and I think if we do this, I'm just curious. So I always like to see these things because I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. If you guys didn't know, I'm a nerd. Look what the 618 fib is. Thursday. Look at that. It's right, dude, right before the FOMC meeting. Look at that. The 618 fib is right here at 2390. Right, the intersection of this is literally right at the FOMC meeting time. Not gonna say it has to go there, but it's also an order block. That's like a really good level right there. But does it have to go there? No. Could it? Yes. So just if you're in a trade, just make sure you're just aware that it could go there. It very well could go there, which would be about a 10 to 15% move down. I can stomach it in spot. In a trade, I'm rinsed. But in spot, I can handle it. Buddha Bing. I have the same thing on CRV too. Upward sloping trend line. We're about to hit this. Look at this. There's so many of these. We're about to intersect into this literally FOMC meeting time. Chain link intersects probably around meeting time if we get a little bit of a drawdown. CRV probably going to go into this right tomorrow too.
Instead of a swear jar every time you curse, you should put $20 in a poop coin.
Instead of a swear jar every time you curse, you should put $20 in a poop coin. Oh God. $20 in a poop coin that I can just round trip and go all the way down? Like, no. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Hell no. We ain't doing that, bro. I will be filling up that book. No, dude, I'm not gonna swear anymore. I promise you, I will not swear again. If I do, you guys call me out. If you guys hear me stream, call me out. I'll have to show you my George nipple on stream. No, you guys don't want to see my George nipple. I will not swear again. I promise you. I swear on my life. And if I do, I apologize and I'll show my George nipple. I don't want to show my George nipple though. Just letting you know. Hope I can say nipple. If nipple's not okay, let me know. But hope I can say nipple. XRP? Yeah, dude, we talked about XRP earlier. We talked about XRP the last few days. XRP looks strong as hell, dude. There's nothing else to say. It's strong as hell. It's a coin I'd want to be in right now. I don't want to be in these coins that look droopy and like ass. Right? I mean, there's some coins that just look droopy and like ass. I want to be in these ones that are showing strength. Ride the winners, bro. Ride the winners until they're not winners anymore. Right? So, I mean, at this point, if this is the first impulse on XRP, so if this is the first impulse on XRP, and you believe in like Elliott wave, if that's the first impulse, this is the second wave. I think that this third wave, maybe it's not starting right now, but I think when it happens, it's going to be pretty fucking. Oh no! No! Oh! Oh man! Oh God! And I'm not saying buy XRP. The time to buy the dip was down here. Okay, it's gonna act like that didn't happen. Act like it didn't happen, guys. Act like it didn't happen, man. But no, the time to buy the dip was down here, dude. Right? So like, would I buy it here? No. The time to buy the dip was down here. After this thing had a 35% correction. Like, you're not going to get more than that in bull markets, guys. I don't know what people are waiting for. Like, you're not going to get 70% dips on altcoins in bull markets. Okay? In true bull markets, like post-halving, you're not going to see 70% dumps. You're going to get 30 to 40% corrections on altcoins and continuation. All right? So, like, on the strong altcoins. All right? So, you got a 35% dip. I don't know why they will think, okay, we have to go down 60% now. No. Look at previous bull markets and pullbacks. Right? They're usually post-halving, okay, around 30 to 40% pullbacks. And we almost got that on every single coin. So XRP, no matter what you think about it, or I think about it, the chart speaks for itself. You broke out, you perfectly retested the 2021 high. I don't think there's an argument to be made that it's not strong. You know what I mean? So if you got in on this dip, I did not. But if you did, that's definitely one that I would want to be in. You know? And I wouldn't be selling XRP to throw it in, you know, one of these coins that is ass. All right? Crypto is going to be nourished in America. I agree. It's the CEO dropped a lawsuit against the SEC. I think next year is going to be crazy, man. I'm really convinced there's probably going to be a shakeout between now and next year that's going to scare everyone. There's going to be a shakeout. There's going to be a shakeout. All right? There's 100% going to be a shakeout between now and next year. But I really do think next year is going to be the time where utility altcoins go bananas. Go absolutely bananas. I think the meme coin run was a distraction last year. I think it distracted people to think that meme coins were going to be the play, right? And you just wanted to be in meme coins the whole cycle. I really think that was a huge distraction to what's coming, or what's already came in the last few months for stuff like, you know, XRP, HBAR, Chainlink, CRV, Aave, right? A lot of these utility tokens. I really think last year was a huge distraction, and I love to see us getting back to the roots. I really do think next year is going to be huge, and it's going to be the first year that some type of utility coin is going to be used. It's going to be because it's actually going to be allowed in America for a lot of these companies to thrive. So we'll see which one it is, or which multiple ones it will be. But I don't know. I think next year is going to be huge for utility tokens. And memes were a distraction, where a lot of people are all trapped in memes now, and you know, kind of stuck chasing the utility coins. Let's see. People don't. Yeah, I mean, I used to say that, But this was all before Trump won. Okay, Trump won. Gensler's out. It's really the two hugest things. Trump is in. Gensler's out. And to put on top of that, we're also cutting interest rates, right? So I don't know. We'll see. But what comes from this is probably the biggest bear market yet. I think, and I've said this a lot of times, I think that the bear market for altcoins after this cycle is going to be probably the most brutal one. To me, it's probably going to be like the dot-com crash, where you guys remember the internet bubble in 2000, where the internet was just becoming huge. It just started to become mainstream. Massive dot-com bubble in 2000. I think after this cycle, utility coins are going to go nuts, but what comes after it is sort of the crypto.com bubble, where only the strong, I don't want to say companies, but the strong projects or whatever survive, and everything else dies off. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked. And I think there's a chance, and we'll see. We'll see how next year plays out. We'll see how next year plays out. We will see how next year plays out. Miners abandon the mines after this? You think so? Shit. I don't think Bitcoin's not really including this. I think Bitcoin's just here to stay. I don't think Bitcoin's going anywhere. I think Bitcoin is just here to stay. It's the store of value. You know? It's not really like the altcoins. See you tomorrow, Anthony. Later, bro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it at that. Shout out to Mooner Tomb. Shout out to Arthur Morgan, by Law, John, all you guys who supported the channel today. Shout out to all you guys. I think I'm gonna call it today too. I think it's just about surviving until tomorrow, guys. So probably expect a little bit more volatility. I would be surprised if we bleed out a little bit more heading into tomorrow. But I think tomorrow could be the turning points for some of this stuff. So either tomorrow or the Christmas week, as we just noted with ETH BTC. How the Christmas week marked the ETH BTC low and the start of the impulse up. In 2016 and 2020, it was the Christmas week. All right, so I think it's survival mode right now, guys. All right, so I'm out of here. Have a great night. I'll keep you guys updated with tomorrow. I'm not really sure what time I'm going to stream tomorrow. I have shit I have to do at nighttime, so it's not going to be at 7. And then I got to see what's going on. I have a super busy day tomorrow, so I'll see what's going on tomorrow. If I'm not on, make sure you guys go watch Tom Crown for the FOMC meeting. He has the best stream for the FOMC meeting by far. I'm going to make a chain link video. So I'm going to get that uploaded. Maybe I'll just upload that tomorrow. But look out for that. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right? Peace out.